Hello, my students. This is P. Venkateshwarlu, PGT Physics, Dinandal Public School. In previous video, we discussed Fleming left-hand rule and force on a current carrying conductor in a magnetic field. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about activity which is based on the force on a current carrying conductor in a magnetic field. Force on a current carrying conductor in a magnetic field. Okay, see here we have to observe in previous case, if it is a magnetic field, the symbol is field lines are entered into the board. Okay, field lines are entered into the board. Okay, got it? In this case, we have to take one current carrying wire. Okay, what happened, my children? Current, and here B is into the board and current moving from down to upward. Got it? Here in this scenario, we will discuss how we can say, consider U-shaped magnet. Consider U-shaped magnet. Okay, it is north and it is south. Okay, yet the field lines are passing from north to south. Okay, say north to south. In this case, you have to take one wire. Okay, got it? If the current moves from bottom to up, okay, the field lines are entered into the board like this situation. Okay, U-shaped magnet, my children. We have to take like this. Okay, here like this you have to take north and south. Got it? See here the field lines which is between the north and south. Here same scenario. This is same scenario. Here how we can find the direction, my children? Fleming left-hand rule. By using Fleming left-hand rule. Okay, stretch your three fingers. What is Fleming left-hand rule? Fleming's left-hand rule. Stretch your three fingers like this. Okay, see here, middle finger represent the direction of the current or the direction of the charge. Then forefinger indicates the direction of the magnetic field when these two are perpendicular to each other, not this finger. When current and magnetic fields are perpendicular to each other, so a new force is generated which is acting on the wire. Okay, see, by applying Fleming's left-hand rule, see, forefinger into the board, middle finger from down to up the current direction. Okay, now thumb finger indicates the direction of the force which is acting on the charged conductor. Okay, the charged wire moves like this. Okay, the charged wire or the current carrying conductor moves leftwards. Okay, see here the charged wire moves leftward. Got it? Suppose the current direction is changes. What happened? Okay, what might children? Current direction changes downward. Okay, the current direction is downward. Here what happened? Same rule, Fleming's left-hand rule we are applying, but the fingers which are acting in the same direction. Okay, So here middle finger indicates the direction of the current, Forefinger indicates the direction of the magnetic field. When these two are perpendicular, force is generated. That is denoted thumb finger. Now, yes, into the board, forefinger into the board, middle finger. The middle finger represents the direction of the current. Yes, like this. Okay, now thumb finger indicates the force which is acting on the current carrying conductor which moves rightward direction, like this. Okay, here we are arranging the same Fleming's left hand rule. The charged wire, the current carrying wire moves leftward, like this. Okay, the wire displaces rightward direction. Rightward direction. Got it, my children? The wire moves rightward direction in this animation. Got it? Yes. Coming to another example. Now, in this activity, we have to take one retard stand. Retard stand. Yes, it is retard stand. Okay, so now here we have to take one metal rod. Okay, metal rod. Now, in this situation, we have to take one U-shaped magnet. One U-shaped magnet. One U-shaped magnet. Here north and here south. Okay, U-shaped magnet. Now in this situation we are taking current carrying wire. Okay, current carrying wire. Yes, we have to take current carrying wire. Yes, it is key and it is battery. It is battery, negative, positive, negative, positive. Okay. Okay. Here in this situation, we have to take one metal rod. Metal rod. Okay. Metal rod between the north and south. North and south. Got it. So on here another wire. This is battery. Battery negative terminal. Battery positive terminal. This is key. The current moves like this. Okay. Got it, my children? Here metal rod. So this is the activity. Retard stand, connecting wires. Here U-shaped magnet. U-shaped magnet. Downward is north, upward is south. Here we have to take, by using connecting wire, we have to take one metal rod. We are arranged like this. Okay. Here this is current carrying conductor. We are arranged like this. Okay. So it is a 3D diagram. Board is 2D. So we are not represent directly. It is not possible. Okay. So I will show animation. Okay, like this we are arranged. So when key is on, the current passing through the wire like this. Okay. In this case, magnetic field lines are always passing from north to south. Field lines are always passing from north to south. But here, suppose it is M, it is N. It is M and it is N. Already N we have to take. It is say it is P, it is Q. Now current carrying direction is PQ. Current carrying direction is PQ. See here, magnetic field is there, current carrying conductor is there. Here force is generated because both are perpendicular to each other. In which direction the force is generated, we have to find. Got it? Yes. By using Fleming left hand rule, we have to find the direction. Yes. So middle finger indicates the direction of current. And forefinger indicates the direction of the magnetic field. Whenever these two physical quantities perpendicular to each other, force is generated, which gives thumb finger. Now see here my children, north to south, field lines north to south means bottom to up. Okay, north to south. Okay. Then current direction like this, current direction like this. Okay, current direction towards P to Q. Then what happened? Thumb finger indicates leftward direction. Now the rod moves leftward direction. Okay, leftward direction. The rod moves leftward. Suppose the current changes, the direction of the current changes means what? The rod moves rightward direction. See, by this we can conclude that whenever current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field, a force is acting on the material of the rod or wire. Got it, my children? Whenever current carrying conductor, current carrying wire placed between the magnetic field, a force is generated whenever these two are perpendicular. Okay, with the force which is acting, the wire will move in particular direction. It's may right or it's may left. Got it, my children? Same activity I performed in a lab. Here, consider a battery eliminator and positive wire which is connected to the metallic rod. We have to take U-shaped magnet, horseshoe magnet, in which we have to send current. So by applying Fleming's left hand rule, in which direction the rod moves, we have to find. See here, this is the connection, this is the arrangement. I will show with fingers with the Fleming's left hand rule. Middle finger indicates current from video to your words, and forefinger indicates north to south direction, and thumb finger indicates direction of force, my children. Direction of force. When current is on, according to Fleming's left hand rule, force which is acting, we'll find the force which is acting by using Fleming left hand rule. See, the condition is on, the rod moves towards right, because Fleming's left hand rule, thumb finger indicates towards the right direction. That's why current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field experiences force. Based on this, we have to construct electric motor. If the poles will interchange, means upward is south and downward is north, here the field lines are moving from north to south, means from down to up. Okay, by using Fleming left hand rule, so I arrange like this. Okay, current moves from or like this I will arrange. Okay, here when current passing through the metallic rod, force is experiences towards left. Okay, got it, my children? Because magnetic field lines are acting from north to south. Now if current flows, the rod moves towards left. Got it? Off, restore its position. When on condition, the rod moves towards left. Got it, my children? This is our lab activity. Then based on this, we construct electric motor. Coming to electric motor, my children. Coming to electric motor. Electric motor is a device. Electric motor is a device which converts electrical energy to mechanical energy, okay, which converts electrical energy to mechanical energy. Okay, so what is electric motor? Electric motor is a device which converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. So what is the principle of electric motor? Principle. What is the principle? What is the principle of electric motor? See here, the principle of electric motor is when current carrying rectangular loop placed inside the magnetic field, the coil will rotate. Got it? The principle is whenever current carrying rectangular coil placed between the magnetic field, the coil will rotate. This coil will rotate. Got it? Whenever current carrying rectangular coil or loop placed between the magnetic field, the coil will rotate. This is the principle of electric motor. Got it, my children? Coming to construction, my children. Coming to construction. See here, by constructing electric motor we need magnets. Okay, magnets, north and here south pole, north and south pole. The north pole and south pole. Between the north pole and south pole, so we have to take one rectangular coil. This is rectangular coil. ABCD is a rectangular coil. You can say armature. This is rectangular coil, armature. Here, by the end of armature, we have to take split rings. Ring is there, we can cut into two, that we can say split ring. Here two split ring is there. Here then carbon brushes. Okay, there is a gap. Okay, here split rings are rotates, but carbon brushes are which are do not rotate. And here connecting wires. Okay, battery positive, negative. Okay, this is the construction mechanism. This is the construction of electric motor. North and south pole powerful magnet, ABCD rectangular coil, and at the edges of this coil we are attaching the split rings. After that, here we can have brushes, carbon brushes, C1 and C2. Okay, here split rings R1 and R2. Here R1, R2, carbon brush 1, carbon brush 2, battery, key. Got it, my children? So this is the construction. North and south poles, ABCD rectangular coil. Here one rod is there. Okay, one rod is there. We can say axle, axle. So here, with the help of bearings, the coil rotates freely. Okay, rotate about fixed axis or axle. Got it? So this is the construction. Then coming to working machine. Working. See here, we know that north and south poles are powerful magnets. So here field lines are always passing from north to south. Okay, so by using battery, my children, by using battery we can produce current. The current passing through B to C1, C1 to R1, R1 to A to B to C, C to D, again D to R2 and R2 to C2. Okay, got it? From C2 to K to battery. The current moves like that. Got it, my children? Here how the coil will rotate, we can see here. When the current passing through AB, what happened? At the same time, current passing through CD. Okay, here whenever the current passing through CD, okay, here like this, so we are arranged like this. The current passing in this way like this. So here we are assumed the wire which is placed in a magnetic field. In previous case, how the fields acting on the coil are wire. So by applying Fleming's left hand rule, so we are finding the force which is acting in which direction. Okay, so by applying Fleming's left hand rule, which gives the direction of middle finger is the direction of current, forefinger is the direction of magnetic field, thumb finger which is gives the direction of force when these two are perpendicular to each other. Here we are applying AB. If current passing through it, at AB we are applying Fleming's left hand rule. Now, okay, so here forefinger indicates magnetic field from the north to south like this. Then middle finger indicates the direction of the current like this into the pole. Now downward force is acting. Downward force here in this way force is acting. At the same time CD also current passing same instant CD. At the same instant CD. So same like this. So from north to south magnetic field, middle finger indicates current direction like this. Now here the force applying on CD is upward direction. At the same instant BC. In the condition of BC, current is passing. Okay, in the condition of BC is parallel to the north to south direction. So that's why here no force is acting. Got it? Here BC, the direction of current from B to C is parallel to the north to south. That's why there is no current acting on this. Here, see, when current passing through ABCD, here what happened? Here in this side downward force, in this side upward force is acting. Means indirectly torque is acting. Okay, two forces are acting a parallel line. We can say torque are coupled like this. Here downward, here upward, like this. Okay, so if we can send the current continuously, the coil will rotate continuously. Okay, if current passing through the coil increases, if the field strength, the magnetic field strength increases, if we can take number of turns, okay, the number of coils increases, we can get the speed of the coil is more fastly. We can observe fastly, my children. Got it, my children? Got it? If we can increase the strength of the magnetic field, if we can increase the current, if we can increase the number of coils, we can get the speed. Okay, the coil will rotate speed. Got it, my children? Okay, here after one rotation, ABCD becomes DCBA. Okay, after one rotation, you have to observe. Okay, you have to observe here D, D, C, B, A, D, C, B, A. Okay, before that the current passing through A, B, C, D. Okay, after one rotation, the current passing through DC, BA, DC, BA. Got it? Okay, the current passing through DC, BA. But the current is direction here. The direction ABCD changes DC, BA. But rotation is same. Rotation is which direction? Anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise, like this clock, anti-clockwise direction. Got it here? By changing the direction of current DC, BA or ABCD, we need to use here split rings. Okay, split rings. Split rings which plays very important role in electric motor. Okay, split ring act as a commutator. Okay, the function of commutator change the current direction. Change the direction of current. Direction. Okay, got it, my children? This is about electric motor, which is very important.